This just might help me real quick. There we go.
How do you do that magic? Having two screens.
Yeah, I know, right? Two screens magic. Okay, man, fucking finally. This was a horrible experience trying to get all of this going. Not even funny. But I wish I wrote stuff down, like things I wanted to talk about.
Now you have to look it up.
Now I have to look it up, unless I just keep on playing Fallout Shelter. I fucking love Fallout Shelter. This game's amazing.
It's so good.
Everett, you got an iPhone too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
God damn
buddy.
it! I'm the only one who doesn't have it.
That's
Fuck
what you get for
Android.
having the non-superior system.
This is
I mean, honestly,
stupid.
I don't care, but like, I was just like, oh, iPhone. I was like, fucking sweet.
Yeah,
It
I was
is
like,
a really
okay,
good
I don't regret.
for being free. And honestly, I've already bought like 2 lunch boxes just because. But
You falling into the trap. That's why it's free.
I know.
Yeah.
But it was worth it.
I guess. I'd rather play for free than pay for it.
I didn't have to buy the lunch boxes. Just an FYI, one of my characters died on the game, and I really wanted them to be alive, so I had to like hurry up and pay
sucks.
for them. Okay. Anyways, E3 and all the shit that's happened. I don't know if we want to go down the list of like from the beginning of
We'll go over through the press conferences.
well,
we'll,
yeah,
we'll do
I
it,
mean, we haven't gotten through everything, but because technically it's not over by the time everyone's watching this. But I meant like,
Well,
do
like
you
all
guys-
the press conferences are over, the main ones.
yeah,
I told
the
you,
important part.
like it was day 0.
Which is stupid. You can't call something 0. Like, you
Well,
just can't.
They did. It was
Unless
day
it's Star Fox, I guess. Because
Okay.
Yeah.
the new one's
Yeah.
being called 0. It looks pretty good, actually.
Looks
We'll
alright.
talk about Nintendo in a second, but I think it looked pretty good.
Yeah, it looks okay. It doesn't look terrible.
Does anybody care about Super Smash Brothers? No.
What did
That
they
was-
announce
that
for
was
Super
last
Smash
year.
Brothers?
Oh, no. Yeah, this week, Ryu is playable. Roy is playable. He's back from Melee. And Luke is also playable.
Oh, they're doing that thing
Yeah.
where they're bringing in new characters again.
Well, Ryu's
Yeah.
like $7, but that's a different story.
Ryu?
Apparently, he's
$7.
really good, so I want to try him out one day.
Oh my god, that's fucking
Yeah.
crazy though.
How'd you make that blue, by the way?
You can change it in the settings.
What?
I said you can change it in the settings. Can you not hear me?
No, I heard you, but it was the exclamation more than
Yeah, you can just change it in the settings. And this is playing on my just an FYI, Everett. We're playing Fallout 3 while talking to you.
Okay.
But I have like all the colors of like my interface to be blue. And,
I didn't know you.
And I got Everett. Wow, I guess Brendan didn't know that you could do that.
I didn't know you could change that.
No.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
pretty simple. It makes it a lot more personable. Oh my god,
does.
what am I being attacked by? It's a robot. Anyways, trying not to get distracted here.
Back to E3.
Welcome to the podcast, everyone. It's been a couple months, considering I think the last podcast that we had on our channel was in November. Brendan is new to the channel, and Everett's our special guest for today because, I don't know, I really liked his opinions on what happened at E3. So, let's get more talking about that. Bethesda,
Yeah, first one. We'll throw it up. Bethesda.
what did we expect anything else but Fallout 4? Like, really?
I didn't expect
No.
anything else, but I liked what they showed.
Oh yeah, really. And
Yeah,
I mean, everything they showed from Fallout 4 was amazing.
Yeah, Fallout 4 is gonna destroy. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so
It
excited.
it will be the game of the year. I already know it.
Yeah,
Like
I
every
feel it
magazine is
too.
gonna make it game of the year.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that game.
Most likely, they
I
had like
personally really do not care about Doom. The multiplayer looks pretty cool, but outside of that, I'm not really that interested in it.
In Doom,
Well, I
Doom,
really like
yeah.
Doom. Doom looked really good.
yeah, I thought Doom was all right.
I mean, I think it's visually awesome, but I just don't think it's, for me, it's gonna hold up for more than like an hour of gameplay.
Yeah, true. At the end of the day, it's probably just gonna be a normal first-person shooter.
Yeah, but like the online, like the multiplayer features they have, like map creation, that looks dope.
Yeah, yeah.
That looks really cool.
Well, that was like another thing. Also, like within Fallout 4 as well. Like they're like now you can build your own house too. So it's like I guess Bethesda's all about creating your own
All
shit
that
now.
customization,
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
which I completely love.
Oh, my jaw dropped because that's honestly like my biggest problem with Fallout 3 is you either get the shitty house in Megaton or you become an asshole and blow up Megaton to get fucking Tenpenny Tower. But either way, they're like
You
it's
But
can't,
that's
like-
it, you know. Yeah.
Now it's like I just build my own house. Screw
And you
all
can build kind of like your own
Yeah.
community.
Yeah, exactly. Like you'll have like rescuers and stuff, and then they said like you can have like convoys in between the two like cities or places that you make villages.
Yeah.
That makes me wonder: are there going to be cars, vehicles?
Well, there's already flying planes, so
in Fallout.
yeah. Fallout 4. Didn't you notice that they had like helicopters? You
helicopter?
could.
Yeah, you're right. Well, they look like they were only in cutscenes.
No,
Yeah,
this
man.
gameplay.
Oh, maybe. I missed that
There's
part.
one clip where he was wearing the suit and you walked into the helicopter.
Well, then that's fucking great. I wonder
Yeah.
how big the map's gonna be.
Should be pretty huge
They
compared
should
to
be
like
pretty big.
Oh yeah,
like what 3 is already now.
3 is fucking ridiculous.
And then
And I
add
never
that-
played New Vegas.
But that's already been a few years.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they're gonna make a huge map.
Oh, definitely. And then they announced like the special edition, which comes with the Pip-Boy, like which is awesome. And then
I will
they
say it's sold out almost everywhere already.
I don't believe that. I'm sure there's places you can still get it. That
I might-
may-
I think Best Buy might still have it. I'm gonna try to get that if it's still there.
Yeah. I mean, that's what fucking happened, and I'm still pissed off to this day with the Metal Gear Solid 5 Special Edition, where, like, it was only pre-order, like, you could only pre-order it for, like, 2 weeks back in February, but I was like, yeah, I'll just wait, and then they were like, oh, you can't pre-order it anymore, and I was like, you fucking assholes.
Oh, you
So-
shouldn't have waited, but now you know.
Well, because most of the time, special editions are so ridiculously priced, and now this one's $120. I would say that's fair, but they're so like ridiculously priced that I'm getting attacked by something. Fucking people just like throw it under the shelf. Like Halo 5's coming out with a $250 special edition. Like, it's like how many people are really gonna go out and buy that?
You?
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's different because I'm in love with Halo, but yeah, I will buy that, but that's just because that's me. I need to get out of wherever the
Oh,
fuck
it's
I
not
am.
good. Oh shit! I'm playing New Vegas right now.
Yeah, boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm the only one
I
that's
just
doing nothing.
ambushed a village and I didn't know there were people there.
I'm walking into like a minefield or something, but wherever this is, we're
Oh
leaving.
shit!
Um,
I'm gonna die.
but no, I think it was reasonably priced. I guess if it's sold out anywhere, I'm not surprised. It is fucking Fallout.
120 is really good.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
like, really.
it's-
The
it's
only
really
thing,
cheap.
I mean, even just wearing it as normal, like people are gonna start wearing that like as an eye watch. Like you'll start seeing that shit out
Just
in
wear it
public.
constantly.
Yeah, I mean, I would. It's cool as fuck. And the companion app's cool because it's basically just your menu. Like all it is your menu, but it's honestly so convenient that you don't have to stop playing the game to look at the menu. And then they released freaking Fallout Shelter, and they're like, "Oh, it's available tonight for people who have the better phone system."
That's up to debate.
But no, Fallout Shelter, I'm already fucking addicted. Like the game's amazing. I literally cannot put it down. I'm always checking on my Vault members, and I always care about how happy they are. It's just. Yeah, one day you'll know, Brendan. One
day I'll get the majesty of it.
I'm
And I'll-
sure it'll come to Android.
Probably when the
Sure.
game comes out.
I'm
it's
really-
it's
Yeah.
only timed exclusive.
Oh my god. That's so far away.
It's honestly not that far away. I mean, literally, if they wanted to, Bethesda. Why do I keep on heading this way? Bethesda literally could have said, "Oh, and Fallout 4 is coming out next year." Like, and I mean, to me, that still would have been like, "Oh man, what a short amount of time." But they're like, "No, it's coming out this year." And oh my god,
So happy. The same thing happened with 3 though. They announced it. I think they announced it the same year it came out, which I have no problem with at all because I can't wait.
yeah, really, it's
It's
just like
awesome.
that's fine by me.
And it kind of spoiled me for the rest of the conference because I kept on seeing dates for 2016 and stuff, and I just wanted to come out this year.
Yeah.
But like that was the one company that tried to like that actually had a release date for their games for the most
I
part.
mean, but it was Bethesda's like that was their big deal. Fallout
Yeah,
4.
yeah.
It's what they spent most of the time, and it's gonna be awesome. We all know that. Like no one really fucking disagrees, unless for some reason you don't like open world games. I'm also really excited that Troy Baker is the voice actor.
Oh, he
Oh,
is.
is
I didn't know
he?
that.
Yeah, man, he's the voice actor for the male character.
That's cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I like him, but I feel like his voice is so universally recognized that I can only hear him as Troy Baker and not anybody else.
Like you only see him as the actual person, and
I
not
just hear
the-
his voice. I don't hear him like playing the character. This is
Yeah.
like
The only
This is,
one
like,
where he
really-
sounded a little bit different was The Last of Us, but like Booker DeWitt from fucking BioShock Infinite, like that is literally Troy Baker. Like he doesn't do any sort
yeah,
of
yeah,
like
yeah.
tones for that. Like he's just doing himself. And in fact, one time I saw him live at Comic-Con,
Yeah.
or not Comic-Con, wow, MegaCon. When he was doing like this like voice actors panel, and like they were making him do different voices, and then at one point everybody in the audience was like, do Booker DeWitt, and he's like, guys, that's just me. He's like, why would I want to do that? It's literally just
Yeah.
me. But that's really cool. I'm actually kind of happy that you can play as a girl character, because at first I thought you couldn't, but
Yeah.
but you can, and I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm really glad they actually confirmed it.
Although I'll probably still just play as the guy character because Troy Baker.
I think
Yeah,
I'll play as a
exactly.
girl. You know, just
I'll have two different accounts.
make it different.
Yeah,
Who's
I mean, I usually
playing
play
the
as
girl character.
I usually play as a girl character no matter what in video games.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you know
Oh,
who's voice acting the female character?
no, I do not.
Okay.
That's something to look up. You should, look that up.
I should.
See who it is.
Maybe someone who's on their phone right now can look it up.
Oh, you guys are so okay.
That's you, Brandon.
Well,
But
I had a bunch of other things.
Fallout 4, we all know it's gonna be fucking great. No
So
surprise
excited.
there.
So excited.
So then after that, a press conference that honestly blew me away was fucking Microsoft's.
Microsoft killed it, man.
I did not expect Microsoft to be as good as they were.
Me neither.
Like
They killed it.
the
I
only
was
thing
so
I'm a little
surprised.
skeptical about is Gears of War 4. Not
That
like
looks, that looks pretty lame to me.
yeah.
And
Because I'm just
honestly,
what are they gonna do with it?
Yeah, honestly, like the last half kind of bored me, but the pretty much for the most part, Microsoft they did a really good job.
Oh yeah.
But like Gears 4, I don't really care. Like,
Well, they
I didn't
started
play
strong with
Judgment.
Halo 5, and Halo 5 looks fucking ridiculous still. Like,
Are you
it's-
multiplayer? I'm really excited for that.
yeah.
The campaign, what they showed, kind of bored me, but I mean, I'm sure as this is
No.
one part of the game. So
Multiplayer looks ridiculous now with like that Warzone multiplayer.
24 player. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Cannot
I'm so
wait.
excited. It's gonna be awesome.
Makes me have to go get an Xbox One, although I was
Me
already
too.
gonna get it one for Halo 4 anyways. Oh no, a
Yeah.
red roach attack. Hold on. Brendan, play the video game.
I don't
gotta
know
do
what you
Fallout
want me
Shelter.
to do. This is why you don't play things.
But what else did Microsoft have? Halo 5, Halo 4. That pirate game that Microsoft showed off.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, that
that
looked
actually
really
looked
cool.
That
Really
was pretty
good.
cool. Yeah, it was decent.
That looked very interesting. Like a really interesting
I want to see
idea.
more about Fable Legends because it was just kind of like a cutscene. It didn't really show
I want to
gameplay
see
or
more
anything.
of Recore. That looks,
Yeah, that looked like
Awesome.
an interesting title.
and it's the same studio or same makers of Metroid Prime. I love Metroid Prime, so I'm really excited to see what they have.
Yeah. No, it was, man. Microsoft was really good.
Backwards compatibility.
Backwards
That-
compatibility
that
was
sold me. That was
fucking
the
great.
one,
I
you
was
know.
like,
Yeah,
now it makes me want to get it even more, especially because I want to play the Mass Effect games again, but they're not available on PS4. Like,
Yeah,
so it's
they're
just
on
like,
PC, but like,
only Mass Effect 2 and 1 are. Mass Effect 3 is not on PC.
yeah, it is.
It is?
Yeah,
I can't find it. Maybe it's not on
it's on
Steam.
Origin.
Oh, that's why. Fuck Origin.
Yeah.
So,
I was just kind of heading west. I don't really have a goal here. Don't die.
don't
Um,
die. That's always a good one.
I'm
always like, what? I don't understand.
But man, Microsoft, they were just on point. Like everything about it, and they just announced or they just released. You can actually go out and buy now the new Xbox ones that have their 1 terabyte, and they come with that custom controller, which was pretty cool. Probably gonna pick that up soon. Man, Xbox was just great, and then followed after Xbox and their greatness, which was followed up by EA's press conference, which
Jesus Christ.
Look, EA was okay.
no, to right now, I think EA was just like a social exam. Like they wanted to see how much crap they could show you before like you would leave or give up interest on seeing Battlefront. Like they're just gonna show you stuff that was so bad it's not even funny.
I thought they had a 1 or 2 good things.
Okay,
What do they
Mirror's
have?
Edge looks all right.
Yeah, Mirror's Edge.
I'm
you know,
excited
having a,
for I want to see more on Mirror's Edge.
like
'cause
having a prequel that looks
yeah,
cool.
It's like a reboot actually.
I thought it was a prequel.
No, they announced it's like a reboot. It has nothing to do with the first Mirror's Edge. Besides, it's the same character and it's like a different. Well, it's just like the same world or whatever. It's the same gameplay.
I thought it was a prequel.
It's like it's like Black Ops 2 and fucking Modern Warfare 3. Like same franchise, same gameplay, but different stories, I guess, or whatever. But Call of Duty. No, so Mirror's Edge looks all right. Battlefront was obviously the star of EA's thing, which I'm actually.
No, I think the star was Pele.
Oh my god!
I think that was
the
the true star of it.
Fucking Pele, like. And literally,
Oh, that shit.
literally,
when they
as
brought
I
him
was
out.
watching it, like, I was like, as long as they don't sit Pele down and do an interview with him, that's what they did. They brought out a fucking chair and they started interviewing Pele.
They're doing all this for a game that's going to be outdated in a year.
Yeah, literally, like it's fucking FIFA. It's like Madden and everything else. Like it will just come out the next year. And be
Exactly.
like,
You know, they showed a bunch of
Yeah.
sports games, typical,
well,
like they
it
always
was like
do.
it was like what me and you said. Like even though we weren't watching it together, when they're like the greatest football star, we're like,
yeah,
Tom
I was like,
Brady?
Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady, right?
He's gonna come out, start throwing footballs into the audience. But
And then
I
they
mean-
meant soccer, and I was like, oh.
how many people even remember who Pele is? Watch out for that scorpion. Is
I-
my
I-
dog and my companion still alive?
They're
Oh,
alive.
okay, good. They do most of the work.
Yeah, Sharon died a long time ago for me. He died immediately after I got him. A death claw attack, and it didn't go
Oh
out
god,
well.
fuck Death Claws.
So-
They look even scarier in Fallout 4.
So,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
for EA,
So, I
we
mean,
basically have
EA, I
Battlefront.
mean, they added the Women's League of FIFA or whatever, which is cool, but, I mean,
It's progressive.
it's still FIFA.
Yeah.
It's still FIFA. Like, it's going to be outdated in a year. And it's going to have Marcus and Jack. Well, it's not going to have that, but it's going to be typical EA business mongering. So
Oh, yeah.
there's no reason to be excited for unless you're like a FIFA fan, which is fine.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. EA was the absolute worst. Like,
Oh,
the
yeah.
absolute worst.
Well, then
conference here.
how much time? Like they spent so much time on fucking Garden Warfare 2,
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
and then they had that
Like
like
Garden Warfare
guy
is
in
an
that
established title.
oh yeah, they had that guy in that suit come out and dance for like 3 minutes, and then he went away. Like, how much do you think that suit cost? To fucking make him dance for like 3 minutes. Watch out for those super mutants. Watch out for that
I'm
guy
fine.
with that
I'm
sledgehammer.
fine.
Oh
I'm
god,
fine.
he say that shit. He like ran up on you.
I'm fine.
Yeah, don't attack Wasteland Captive. He's your friend. No, but
Obviously.
yeah, FIFA, it's going to be outdated. Like, you're right. Like, they're just going to be doing a next year's EA press conference, FIFA 16 or whatever. FIFA 17, actually.
Yeah.
What combat?
There's someone somewhere. There's another super mutant.
But
probably
what was
though.
after that? We had
Well, then they showed Mirror's Edge, and then they showed Battlefront, which, how do you feel about Battlefront, Everett?
It didn't look terrible. It actually didn't look terrible.
It looked
but-
better than what they announced was going to be. Because, like, okay, everyone gave them shit when Battlefront came out, like, a few months ago and said, listen, this is what we're not going to have. And everyone flipped
Yeah.
shit. But honestly, I kind of like that because they were up front. I didn't like what they were missing, but at least they were just like, oh, well, at least we know not to expect that.
Yeah.
but-
like,
But, you know, I feel like what they've been, like, striving for this is a new IP to them. Like, yes, it's called Battlefront, but but it's not like they've been working with like the old versions of Battlefront and they're like redoing them. Like they started completely from scratch.
Yeah.
So to me, for a new IP, don't fucking kill that. Poor
sorry,
guy.
sorry.
It looks pretty good.
You know, I might check it out. I don't know. It's just
I don't
that,
think I'll buy into the season pass, but I definitely
you know,
probably
it's
will pick
gonna
it up.
be $120 overall just to get the full experience, just like with Battlefield.
Yeah.
That's why I'm really, really skeptical about actually buying it. But from what I saw, it didn't look terrible.
No. I
No,
thought the
terrible.
third person looked pretty good because I was
Yeah, it
also
did.
worried about that.
I wish they showed more Jedi stuff though. I really wanted to see that.
The vehicles looked awesome. The flying, oh my god.
Flying looked fun.
And all the extra like perks, like the drop, the supply drops and stuff. I liked like the miniature story mode where it's kind of like what was those fucking things from Modern Warfare 2, where they basically it was like you and someone else, and you guys have specific missions you have to do.
The
I
co-op
don't
one?
remember.
Like,
I don't know what it's called in Modern Warfare 2, but it looks cool in Battlefield.
Front.
Front. My bad. I keep on calling it Battlefield. But, and then after EA, so Battlefront, I can't fucking wait. It's added on the pile of money I'm gonna need to spend this holiday season.
Oh, definitely.
I'm just gonna, I might wait until to see what it's like at launch.
Yeah, don't blame me on that one.
Like with Fallout though, I'm gonna be full fanboy mode. But like,
Oh,
this
definitely.
Battlefront,
Fallout and
I'm
Halo,
gonna-
like I'm on max for fanboys.
Yeah.
Man, what else is so then after they had Ubisoft's Ubisoft's wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing either. In all honesty, like I've lost interest in the Division.
Me too.
Well, the thing is that it's already so long that we're waiting for it. Like, what do they announce?
Whatever
like,
it's gonna be won't
like
be good.
2017 or whatever.
It's Half-Life 3 syndrome at this point. Like it doesn't matter what you'll release, you made us wait so long that it will never be as good as we want it.
Exactly.
Like
I mean, I was already like pretty much on the fence of like not caring when they announced the last E3 that they just start making it.
yeah.
Because they spent most of the resources making the engine, so like didn't start development officially until last year, which is just ridiculous in my opinion. Like, I would have waited to announce it until like this year or something if they
Yeah,
really.
like
if
exactly.
it
Like,
took that long to make.
because like they announced it, and that's something else I had a problem with Square Enix as well, is that they announced all these games, and they were like, oh, it's coming much later or now in development, don't even have a release date.
Oh, Square Enix.
Like
that
when
was
when
funny.
they do kind of like that, I feel like maybe do that for like one title, and I just feel like don't have us wait too long for something, you know? Because then we expect too much.
Yeah.
So like with the Division, they have they even have a release date on that one yet, or is
sometime
it just,
next year, I think.
They were kind of vague on it. I can just do a screwdriver.
Wait. Hit force lock X. You could probably get it. Oh, you broke it. Good job. Well, so much for that.
You didn't need that. But like I'm saying, like I like what they're doing with it. I think it looks like a good game.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're waiting too long for it and are gonna expect too much.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like that's its biggest problem is itself.
And it's
honestly.
Ubisoft, so it might be broken when it comes out anyway.
Yeah,
so-
really.
Uh,
Oh, and then
not
yeah,
going for it.
Ubisoft fucking had to tease the shit out of like Assassin's Creed, and it's like, you know, who really cares anymore? Assassin's Creed comes out every year.
I do care.
I tuned out when they showed that. I had no idea what it's about now. I just completely stopped caring.
like
Really?
I honestly I still like Assassin's Creed.
I can't take Assassin's Creed serious anymore after how broken Unity was at launch.
Yeah.
Like really. Some people bought Unity, paid their $60. They couldn't even fucking play the game because every time their character like got into the world, he would fall through it. Like he would fall through the world and die. And that would just happen all the time.
But they fixed it now.
it took
so,
them a week to get that patch out.
so it's okay.
Yeah, they fixed it after
It's
it's
okay
been
to not have
out.
a working game when you buy it. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
my opinion. Oh shit.
It's one thing for people to be like Destiny, where people bought Destiny and they were like, "Oh, this is nothing what do you expect," or "Oh, this is just a shitty shoot and loot game." But at least Destiny worked when it came out. It's another thing to
Yeah.
give someone $60 for a game they can't play.
Yeah.
like that's just bad.
And like, when I buy the game on the day I buy it, I want to work on the day I buy it, not a week after.
Yeah, really. Like, I don't want to
So,
sit here
like,
for 2
Ubisoft-
weeks.
That's their issue. And with downgrading and stuff, at this point, I just don't care anymore because whatever they show at E3 is for E3. It's not for the future. It's just for first impressions.
Yeah, really.
So I'm not going to expect the game to look the same when it comes out when they announced it at E3 and then show it in the real world.
It's just exactly. That's all E3 is. It's just we're gonna show you all that shit.
Just
I mean,
a hype fest.
that was basically Square Enix's entire press conference. They were just like, this thing's coming eventually. We're making it. We're all these video games you see, we are working on them today." And you're like, well, "I fucking knew that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, back to Ubisoft. I think they had one interesting title. For Honor.
Oh my
That-
god,
that-
you're
that-
right. I totally forgot about that. For Honor looks fucking amazing. Because at first it was like that pre-rendered cutscene, and we were just like, oh, whatever, For Honor. And then like they're like, no, let's show you gameplay. Like, and I'm like, okay, this looks actually really cool. It's like a sword fighting like game, but with actual good mechanics.
Yeah,
that
it-
guy's still fucking shooting at you through that wall.
It really looked interesting. I like what they were doing with it. It looks promising in the future when it does come out.
I'm
that
hyped
sounds
for
pretty
it.
Cool.
And then they showed a little bit of Black Ops 3. Oh god. No, wait. Did Ubisoft show Black
No,
Ops 3?
that was
That was Sony.
That was
That
Sony.
was Sony,
That was
you're
Sony.
right.
We'll get to that in a minute. What
Yeah.
else did Ubisoft have? Did they have anything
I'll
interesting?
look it up. Just
I had the tab open. It wasn't that interesting though.
I mean, it's Ubisoft.
Like Ubisoft showed showed us few things. Like its main things were it had Assassin's Creed
my
again.
Remember though in E3 when they were showing Need for Speed and they're like, "We've made the mechanics so good that you won't
Seamless?
even be able to seamless. You won't even be able to tell when you're playing the video game or when you're driving." I'm like, "That's fucking stupid because I know when I'm playing a video game and I know when I'm driving. I'll never be fucking confused."
Yeah, yeah. Like I know for a fact that when I'm playing, if I can control it, then I know it's not real.
Yeah, like really.
So just stop. That's something
Oh.
it was say in like 1999 or something.
Need for Speed is becoming that like yearly annual franchise as well.
I thought the
Yeah.
graphics looked good. Like the graphics were really well done. Like it does
In
look like a
studio-
pretty game, but
yeah.
I think at this point, pretty graphics are kind of expected of almost every game that comes out. You know?
Yeah. Well, graphics aren't even like a thing anymore because then like we have a game like Gang Beasts coming out and it's like that game's so fun to play, but you know, graphics like don't mean shit to that. Or you have like your 2D side scrollers.
True. Yeah.
Like graphics don't mean a lot anymore. Well, cuz look at Fallout 4. Those graphics aren't that great honestly, but the game will be amazing.
I get what you're saying.
Like, I think Call of Duty 3, actually, Black Ops 3, has better graphics than fucking Fallout 4. But I know I'll get a lot more enjoyment out of Fallout 4. Like, graphics don't make a game.
Of course they do. It's graphics.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
Fallout 4 isn't even that graphically impressive, but it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we can just move straight on to Sony's press conference.
Sony. I think Sony did fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sony was
Yes.
amazing too. Well, because like I remember when Microsoft. Wow, I can't even speak. When Microsoft finished their press conference, that's when everyone was like, "Oh, Microsoft won for E3, hands down. No way Sony can beat it." And then Sony
Yeah.
came out with fucking an amazing press conference, and you're like, "Well, I don't even know what to fucking think anymore."
Yeah. I rank them both equally. I think they're both fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But,
I
like,
honestly-
Sony, oof,
I
that
think
first
Sony
game-
did better, but I think I'm a Sony fanboy, but I think it did better, honestly.
Yeah. The first game. Oh my god. Yes.
What was that game again?
The Last Guardian.
Oh, I know.
That was
was
the-
announced
like-
to be on PS3 before the PS3 came out.
Yeah.
Like that's how long people have been waiting for The Last Guardian, and they're like, okay, now we can finally do it. And I'm like, thank you so much. You
Like-
can hack that. My hacking's like all the way up.
I think that I know I can.
Fucking do it. See what's in
I'm
there.
getting it wrong.
Stop. Did you just lock me out of the
No.
computer?
I'm not stupid. No, but like the biggest thing was The Last Guardian, and I think they started that off well, kind of getting it out of the way. See, I'm so smart.
Yeah.
by getting that kind of out of the way, because I felt like some people were like, "Oh, is the Last Guardian come out? Are we gonna see the Last Guardian?"
Yeah.
So I'm kind of happy that they got that out of the way.
Years of E3, I think people gave up. They're like, whatever, Last Guardian, not even heard of anything about it. Like, who cares anymore? It's been way too long. And I know it seems like different for like that's what we were saying about the Division. Like, they're taking too long, but we're talking about like the people who made Shadow of the Colossus here. So it's kind of like fucking, we can wait as long as we want. Oh man, that guy got you. He snuck right up on you. For the Last Guardian, that is.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people are excited for that.
I mean, I'm glad we have an actual
That
like
dog's gonna die.
quote-unquote release date for it. which is
Yeah,
next year.
Next year.
Still want like an actual release date, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll take a year from now. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
good
I'll take
enough.
it. Like that's
Like,
not
after,
even long from now. It's
no,
like
we've
half-
already
it's
waited
half a
so
year.
long for it, you know.
Yeah. What's an extra year, really? Sony
Well,
also had.
I got it in a order.
Let me just look at it then. I'll fucking
Okay.
play.
And then right after that was pretty much that other one, that Horizon Zero Dawn, First Mother,
It looks
Skylight,
so good. I'm so excited.
Which
for
one's that one?
the post-apocalyptic Mechno Dino.
Oh, the
Bow
one where
hunting.
you're like that woman
Yeah, the
who
tribal.
hunts like robot dinosaurs or whatever.
I thought that trailer was really done well. 'Cause
At first,
it
like,
went from 0 to 100
yeah, it
real
literally went
quick.
from I have no interest in this game to I want this game now. Like, whatever it is, you don't even know what it's about. It's just post-apocalyptic. I was like, it kind of looks like Tomb Raider, and then like seeing it in action, I'm like, I want this. When out now? Why now? Why not now out? But no, that game looked fucking great.
It did look good. Looked surprising. I think that's the one that they announced was a franchise actually. That it wasn't gonna be just a standalone. I think it was gonna be a franchise.
Well, that's good. Everett, what did you think about it?
About what?
The
Horizon Zero Dawn. They pretty
Horizon
much
Yeah, I
did
just
that.
said I think it looks amazing. I really, really want it.
I cannot wait.
It's like the art, like that type of through art direction with the technology and like nature.
And yeah,
The combination
exactly.
of those, I love that. So seeing that in the game, I'm so excited for it. I'm really excited for it.
I really want to know more about the story.
Me too. Apparently, it's an RPG also, so it might have might
Like
be
a
little
skill
more
tree in a
involving.
way, or
Turn-based elements.
that
Not
did
turn-
look.
no, I mean it's
that-
clearly
that
like a
turn-based to
third-person
you.
adventure game.
Oh yeah, definitely an open world game.
That would be awesome.
I'm down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looked really good. It was nice. What was after that? Another Hitman. They said that.
Yeah, Hitman's Hitman. I mean, I wasn't really
who's actually waiting for Hitman. It's another
yeah,
one.
if you like Hitman, I was kind of disappointed with Absolution, so not really excited about the new one.
Yeah, I'm not. I never really got into Hitman. Never played it either, but I don't know.
Personally, I'm like Hitman's okay. It's it's nothing big for me, but it's an alright game. What do we have after that? No, we had another Street Fighter. That's something else.
Same thing. I just don't care about.
Oh,
I like
okay.
Street Fighter.
I suck at 2D fighters. That's why I don't like them. I'm not
I
gonna be
think
like, oh,
they're
they're
fun to
bad
play.
games.
I
I'm just
enjoy
like,
playing them, but like they're hard. They're hard
Yeah.
to master.
it's like the whole reason I don't play League of Legends. It's like I know I suck, and I don't want to spend all this time trying to get better at it.
I just have no interest in League. I just can't get into it.
Yeah.
Well, come on, guys. You gotta play something that challenges you, but to each his own.
To a point.
I agree. That's why I play Bloodborne.
Alright.
Really. Yeah, that's a game you want to fucking challenge you. That's another thing. I think this was at the Sony press conference. The Dark Souls 3 or whatever. Is Dark
Oh,
Souls
yeah,
just
yeah.
gonna become that thing where it's out every year now?
True.
I don't know. I think this might be like Miyazaki's back, the director for the first one and Bloodborne. So it might be people might like it more than 2 because apparently 2 was very divisive amongst the fan base. But I think I didn't expect a Dark Souls 3 at all. I
No.
knew they leaked before E3, but like actually seeing it was weird. But I'm open to it though. I'm sure it'll be good or at least decent.
What's next on the list, Brendan?
No Man's Sky.
No
That's another
Man's
one,
Sky. How do you feel about that, Everett? No Man's Sky?
It it has what I love. I love space exploration. I love deep space science fiction. I love that stuff. But this game, I'll probably play it for like a week and get bored.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like it reminds me of Minecraft. Like I played that game so much when it first came out, and then I just got bored. And now
Yeah,
I
'cause
play
after-
it like every couple of months, so I never actually like get into it intensely anymore.
Yeah, because after a while, it's just like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, what are you gonna do after that? You're gonna find more planets that are gonna kind of look
Well,
different,
people,
but the same at the same time. You know? It's just,
yeah. And how many of those planets are you gonna get to, and there just be literally nothing there? It's just like a desert ball of nothing.
Yeah, 'cause
Like-
so far the planets that I've seen are all kind of just Earth, but with weird animals and different colored trees.
Yeah, really. It's like they've showed us like the same planet on every like preview.
Yeah, maybe they'll add more because there's definitely more than one kind of planet in the universe, so they should definitely incorporate that. I'm pretty sure they are though.
I don't know. Like, I think the concept of it looks very interesting. It's one I'm really actually excited for, just because
Yeah,
to
I'm
me
gonna
it
get
kind of seems different. Yeah, you can kind of relate to Minecraft, you know, like Minecraft in space. But then there's also elements of, you know, that space battle they showed that look really
That's gonna be
interesting.
fun.
I want to look into more of
If
that,
they
like
come out with like if that's actually fulfilled of actually being a space
like
battle.
how much more of that is it? It's just random battles going on. Is there some sort of story to it? Like
Yeah.
he even mentioned there's different warring factions.
Or is it just
Okay, I didn't know.
Is
I
it
didn't
just
hear about
random
that.
people just fighting each other for
is
no
it just
reason?
EVE Online where everyone's just trying to dick each other over?
Even like the main 3 points he said, this is all about exploration, fighting, and trading. I want to know what's the aspect of trading. What exactly are we
possible.
trading? Supplies? Like, what is that? Then we also get back to the point of how he said how vast the universe is, of when they kind of zoomed out on that map and were like, each one of these
Stars
stars
you can go
is
to.
like a sun, and on each sun is a multitude of different planets. Like, how vast is that universe? Or is he just kind of overhyping it, or is it really just massive?
There's like 10 planets and then that's it.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Like
Like,
it overhyped it for like shit, and you're just like, well,
like, do we really have like over thousands and thousands of differently randomly generated planets, or like what is it? You know, and also being versatile or versified. Is each planet the same? Are we gonna have a planet just totally of fire? Is there gonna be some ice
Yeah.
planets?
yeah, is there Hoth?
Yeah,
is there Hoth in there?
Like I saw some screenshots, and yeah, they showed like some ice planets. They showed some different things, but in gameplay so far, we've only seen the same generic. Oh, this is a planet that looks just like Earth, just alien, and a bunch of weird life forms.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. There should be more variety in the gameplay footage because
Yeah,
I
he
think
showed
that's
like
really kind of
shooting
an
that
example
one
point for me
thing.
and for a lot of people, and they haven't really showed much yet. It's been like 2 years, so
Yeah, it's something that I really want to come out soon, but I don't feel like it's gonna come out until like the end of next year or even
yeah, which I have
2017.
no problem with.
Like, as long as they, make it
Fulfill the fact
Right,
that you can go to
exactly.
all those planets or whatever. But he said, well, all he said was all of those dots are what, suns, and each sun is a solar system.
Yeah, exactly.
What if it's fucking like our fucking solar system where only one planet is really habitable, but the other 7 are like fucking gas giants? So it's just like, well, there's no
See,
point in going to a
I
gas
feel like
giant.
it's going to be kind of like every planet you can visit and live on. That's why I'm kind of, and I feel like it'd be cooler if the planets of life were more rare, but at the same time, it'd be really frustrating because they're extremely rare in real life. So
Yeah.
I can understand like artistic license for actual science, but at the same time, I mean, just got some more variety for me personally.
But I think the game right now is interesting. It
Yeah.
has me
It's
interested,
definitely
and
something I want to see more
I can't
of.
wait. Like, I don't even think I want to see more of it. I'm just like, I want the game just to come out already for me to hands-on experience
Yeah,
what
yeah, me too.
what we got here. Like, how massive is the universe? Can I play with someone? Am I just gonna be by myself the entire time? I feel like it is a game of obviously that's gonna have some multiplayer, but if the universe is as vast
is
as
it
he's,
like online only though? Is it?
I'm
Because
not.
I get the vibe that it's like a cloud-based thing that everybody can like experience at once.
I get what you're saying.
I don't know.
I feel like that would make sense if it is like an online experience like that. I feel like it's obviously most likely gonna have multiplayer. I want more details, you know.
Yeah.
What was after that? What else do we have? That dream thing. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where you can make your own dreams. I just think that's kind of dumb. That goes back to like, I feel like it's Minecraft in a way, or like Minecraft / Little Big Planet, where at first you're gonna have like there'll be like a few people who figure out how to do the game really well, and they'll make some really cool shit. Then you'll have a bunch of stuff that makes no damn sense because these people don't want to spend like hours recreating their dream or whatever. And then you'll just have everyone else who's making like giant dicks in your face or whatever, and like that's just gonna be happening the whole time.
Yeah. Like graphically, visually, it looks amazing, but I just don't see why I would want to buy it ever.
Yeah.
I'll just have real dreams. Like I don't really.
Yeah,
have to buy it.
really.
Yeah.
I'll just have my own dreams. Like I can do that.
Yeah.
It looks
Just.
no interesting, but
I mean, I
it's the
admire
top one.
them announcing that, because I mean, it definitely has an audience, and I'm glad to see something like that in a big conference instead of just kind of the generic violent, like action oriented stuff, which I
Yeah.
like, but we see a lot of that more. We see that more often than smaller experimental stuff. So I appreciate it, but it's not for me.
Yeah, I know. Like it's something interesting, but it's not something I'd want, but interesting enough.
Yeah.
What else we got on this list? Destiny. Anybody like Destiny?
Yeah. Does
Oh.
anyone care about Destiny anymore?
Like
I mean, I guess if you do really care about Destiny, this expansion pack kind of seems cool because I liked everything that had to do with they weren't the Fallen. Who are they? The fucking space bad guys. I don't know.
hey, you've forgotten.
But yeah, exactly. It's been so long that I forgot. But I mean, I guess it's kind of cool that it wasn't like they were announcing Destiny 2. It's just like, oh, more DLC for Destiny. So I guess if you're still a big fanboy of it, like you'll be happy
Yeah,
that you
you
don't
still
have
got
to buy
some stuff to play.
Yeah, some stuff to play. Like the game you bought a year ago isn't done yet.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'll give them props for that.
Yeah, like I don't have much to say on it. I stopped playing Destiny a while ago.
Yeah.
I just got tired of it with how they were kind of dealing with DLC and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Their
hey,
DLC's expensive too.
yeah,
$20.
like hey, if you're still into the game, good for you.
yeah.
Some stuff's still coming out.
Yeah.
You have that to look forward to.
And if you never got into Destiny, you can buy the entire collection for $80.
Yeah, you got that going for you.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's playing right now, but
Yeah,
definitely
I mean,
can look
There's
for
still
it.
some people who are hardcore about Destiny.
Yeah, true.
people still play it. My friend was playing it when I was over at his place when E3. He was playing it just regularly.
It's a very good game if you're not into like multiple games, I guess. Like I like that, and like same thing with The Witcher. Also kind of like with Fallout, like it's those games where like if you only buy one game a year, you'll want to buy something like that because all it does is eat your time up. And like that's another reason why I got mad about Destiny is because just like I just found myself repetitively doing the same thing over and over again. But like if that's what you like and you just like one game a year, or like I said, where like it just eats your time up, then Destiny's good for that. But I mean, I play a bunch of games every year, so it's kind of like I can't just sit down and play one.
Destiny's a game I can play when I'm bored.
Yeah, really.
Like I'm thinking about rebuying it when it's like really really cheap, just so I can play something when I'm bored.
Yeah.
It's a bit waste time basically.
I bought it digitally, so I'm stuck with it.
Ugh.
I still support my decision on buying everything digitally. I don't mind.
That makes it easier, you know.
If I ever wanted to go back and play Destiny, I don't have to rebuy it. Like it's right there.
What else
Yeah.
do we have? Shenmue.
Yeah, Shenmue 3
Anybody
finally.
Anybody know what Shenmue is? I didn't. And
I mean, I didn't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is either, but we have it now. So
yeah, I know a lot of
it-
people who are excited for it.
what is
It's
it?
an open world RPG.
It-
It was the first one. The first two came out for Dreamcast. The second one was on Xbox also.
Yeah, like the
Oh,
first one
boy.
was like way back when.
Yeah.
Second one still way back when, about like 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, but like they're considered the greatest games of all time. Like some of the greatest games of all time.
Yeah, it has
They're
tons
very
of like
celebrated.
support.
Yeah, and like it's also I think the first game with quick time events. So
Oh, was it?
You can thank Shenmue for creating this amazing trend. in
Fucking
gaming,
bastards.
where everything is automated. But yeah,
No. I mean, people flip shit about it. What was after Shenmue?
Also, we have Final Fantasy VII. Anybody
Oh.
into that?
okay.
I cannot wait for that.
Yeah.
Eh.
I
I want to see
personally-
more about it though,
yeah.
because my
They're
only
gonna
thing.
apparently. But go ahead.
No, okay. My only thing is I don't want it to be turn-based strategy. If you're gonna remake it, I hope they remake it like on how Final Fantasy 15 is gonna be, or Kingdom Hearts 3, like that more like that action real time. I hope
Or
it's
even
something
kind of
like
like maybe like 12. More kind of realistic, not just the kind of the same stationary turn based. Hey, if they do it, they do it. You know, all they're promising is a remake of it.
that. Yeah.
Not really. I guess it's 100% overhaul, but we don't exactly know.
Yeah, like
Like
we
all we've
said.
seen is a trailer. Haven't seen any gameplays. You know, still too much, information we need to know. Hey, tons of people are excited.
Yeah, all it really did was hype.
Yeah, a lot of people are excited to replay that over again for the 10th time. But hey, if you're into that, you got that to look forward to. Play it for the 12th time now.
Yeah.
What's after that? We had Project Morpheus show something. Anybody still interested in virtual reality?
Yeah.
If
I
you are,
am.
that's cool.
Okay,
That's
wait.
We're making progress.
Totally forgot about that. PlayStation's virtual reality, like whatever. It looks good. I'll see it when it comes. What Xbox did with virtual reality, like when you were playing,
Like the
those
Minecraft
playing
one?
Minecraft,
That looked really
that looks
interesting.
fucking cool. That's the stuff
Yup.
I want to see.
That HoloLens is fucking awesome. I cannot wait to get mine.
Like
when I
if
have
it
money.
works like it's supposed to, like it did on at E3, I'll be fucking
Oof.
good.
That would be amazing if it worked that well. Oh my god, dude! Like, I'm really into VR, so I'm gonna be getting that and Oculus and Morpheus maybe. I'm not too sold on it yet because I don't really see what's going to be on the consoles that's going to like merit VR.
Yeah.
But I'm down. Like I'm definitely interested.
Yeah, I mean it's worth keeping an eye on, not just completely shoving under the rug.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the last notable thing out of Sony, if I'm not mistaken, was we had the new Uncharted.
Yes.
Of course.
So if you're an Uncharted fan, Uncharted's been doing great. It's probably gonna be the last Uncharted, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, they said
They
that
said
about
it
the
was going to
third
be the
one.
last.
Nathan story. It's gonna be the last story of Nathan Drake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I heard that that's going to be the last time we see Nathan Drake at E3 ever. So this probably is the last one.
But that's something. It looked good. I haven't played Uncharted. That's one guilty thing of me. I will.
You'll
Me
be
neither.
able to now.
I'll play it
'cause
eventually.
The Nathan Drake collection's
I
coming.
already do have 1 and 2, so I'll get to that.
Yeah, I'm going to get the collection. It's not going to have multiplayer, which is sad, but I mean, I just want to play in single player. So
I think that was mostly everything out of Sony. Overall good conference.
Yeah.
I think an honorable mention that we didn't say before is Dishonored 2.
Oh,
oh
you guys
yeah,
are itch-
yeah.
I cannot wait for that. The first Dishonored was amazing. Short, but amazing.
Yeah, like that. That's
The art
really
style is
interesting.
perfect.
Now you can play as I believe they mentioned both of those characters. You can still play as the main one, and now you can play as this girl. If you guys know of it, I never played Dishonored, but I'm hoping you guys know more than I do.
Basically, like, long story short, which apparently Dishonored 2 will have nothing to do with Dishonored 1 except for playstyle. But,
No, I actually think it's a big thing that I've heard. Don't get me wrong, never played it. That one of the first missions you do in Dishonored 1 is you save a kidnapped girl. I heard that was actually the girl. that she says her name at the beginning of the trailer. And if you look that up,
I have to watch the trailer over again.
that bad guy, he says her name, and that's the name of that little girl. I've heard my friends say that. Don't know, haven't played it. But that's a theory I've heard. If you're interested, go ahead, look it up. That's the same girl. So there's some tying going on. Why she got some freaky ghost powers? Don't know. But
well, yeah, Dishonored has like super powers built into it.
Yeah.
Like, never really gave a good explanation why. Even in the game, the main character like just is greeted by this one guy, and he was just like, "You have superpowers now. What will you do with them?" And you're like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go kill the guys who try to kill me."
I think the next conference we'll move on to is Square Enix.
Square Enix.
Oh well, let's backtrack. Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Okay.
New Nintendo. Did anybody find interesting in Nintendo? I thought Nintendo was good. Thought it had its moments.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
man.
Nintendo. Like, I didn't expect them to be anything great. I was just like, oh, fucking jeez. It was Nintendo.
Shoot your dog.
Um,
The new Star Fox.
looks okay.
Like if you're
Definitely, I might get it. I just that I waited like 9 years for it. And
yeah.
Yeah,
So
really.
if like if you're still
it's
waiting
back
on new
when
Star
we got
Fox,
on 3DS.
yeah. So you're like, hey, if you're looking for a new Star Fox, buy a Wii U. That's coming. So if you missed Star Fox from the 1990s, go ahead. You can get another one.
Yeah.
Maybe the last.
Except for this
console
one,
was
your
Assault.
your thing actually transforms.
Yeah, it transforms. It saw some cool things.
Yeah, the last one that came out was Assault. That was on GameCube. That was I think 06 or 05.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Unless
Yeah.
you're counting Star Fox 64 on the 3DS, but that was literally just Star Fox from
It's a
the
remake. I don't
Yeah.
really count that. But
what else did they show? It's interesting. Star Fox.
Amiibos. Did you guys hear they're making more Amiibos?
oh yeah, the Amiibos. Yeah,
I
oh,
saw.
man.
I'm not
So
sure the
excited for
Amiibos, but
Amiibos. I love Amiibos.
I-
Everything
The
about
future of
Amiibos.
gaming, man. Like,
Yeah,
the
I feel like
Amiibos are
it's
gonna, they're gonna
and-
take over.
And now they're in Skylanders, so Amiibos is Skylanders.
Like the
Skylanders, the one who actually originally created.
now
Amiibos
now they're
and
actually
Nintendo
mixed
ripped
together.
off.
Did you see that? Now they have a
Yeah.
Donkey Kong and
And
Bowser
Bowser.
Skylander.
Man, I'm so excited.
So
Amiibos.
I can't wait to stand in line for 3 hours to buy an Amiibo. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! Like, oh, I'm so excited.
If it doesn't sell
then,
out by
like,
the time
the-
you get there,
Yeah, and like the different shade of Mario Amiibos. You
Yeah,
get the
man.
classic Mario.
The
or
rare,
Mario.
the rare Amiibos.
Yeah, they had
Oh,
the
man.
8-bit one. We're just being sarcastic about me,
Speaking of-
boys. Hey,
yeah,
if you like
fucking
it,
obviously.
like it. I think they're a waste of money.
Yeah,
That's just me, though.
it's.
I don't
just
like
a way-
Amiibos. I really don't like Amiibos. I don't like Nintendo. I don't like their handling it. I don't like how there are certain rare ones that you can buy. You have to stand in line for it, and then there's always a shortage of it. And then when you buy it, it might not even be good quality. Like
Yeah.
I've seen some really messed up Amiibos.
No,
And
but
it's
those
like
are
you're
the
paying
rare
this
ones,
money,
the ones that are
wasting all this
fucked up.
time, and they're not even that good. And
Did
what do
you
they do?
guys-
They add it's a gimmick.
Did you guys hear that story? Just to like get off track for a little bit, but about when what was it? Splatoon was coming out. Anybody who pre-ordered it got that rare like Amiibo pack that came with one Amiibo that only if you pre-ordered it that you got. And while they were like delivering the truck to go to like the warehouse or whatever, like someone hijacked the truck and stole all of them.
I didn't
Really?
know about that.
No joke. They stole all of them, and Nintendo basically came out and said, "There's nothing we can do."
They were that rare. We'd never made any more.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not going to make any more.
Did you hear about that guy that bought like hundreds of Peach Amiibos from Smash, and he did it out of spite. He did it to spite the fans who wanted to buy the actual Amiibos.
Man, what a jackass.
What a genius.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Besides the Me Boys, what else did we have? We had the Super Mario Creator. That was interesting, right?
I think that's a good idea. It just took them 100 years to come
Oh,
up with
Mario
it.
Maker looks awesome.
Yeah, now you can make your own, your own 2D Mario map.
Yeah, so everyone can make a Mario map that looks like a penis, because that's what everyone does.
Hey, look, about 1,000 people are gonna do that.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a few that actually make a good quality map, and there's gonna be a few that make a map that you want to kill yourself when you play it. But it's interesting. It's
there's gonna be like those challenge maps that are so fucking
Yeah.
hard that you just want to kill yourself.
You know, it's
Can't wait. I
interesting.
cannot wait for that.
Definitely making.
it comes out 9/11, so that's cool.
That's scary, actually.
Good luck, guys. What else did we have?
I thought you had a list, Mr.
Oh,
List.
I don't have a list.
Can I rant a little bit?
Yeah, go
for it.
Fucking Metroid shit they announced.
Oh my god, like the Metroid
Oh,
multiplayer.
Like,
yeah.
that's where I just gave up. And I'm pretty sure I'm skipping something, but when they showed Metroid Federation Force, Metroid Prime Federation Force, in the Blast Ball, I just gave up. Like, I'm done. Like, Nintendo is dead to me now. Well, not dead to me, but like they
Like you lost
really
faith
have
in
no
some
idea
things.
what they're doing anymore, and they're just killing Metroid. They hate Metroid. They hate Metroid fans, and it's so evident here because they make a game that looks terrible graphically, but then it's like an E-rated version of what you usually get, or not E-rated, but like it's Metroid Fisher Price brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
It
really.
looked terrible.
It's not Metroid, basically.
It's not Metroid. It's not Metroid at all. And they call it Metroid Prime too, as if that's going to help sell it even
Well,
more.
I don't even think Samus is in it.
No, I
She's
think
not
it's,
in it.
it's just you guys playing as I don't know what it was. Like I was
Metroid's in training or whatever.
Yeah, it was like I don't know
well.
what to say. It was something.
I think I've been here.
Um,
I have, man. What the hell?
And
Anyways,
like I can handle Star Fox have not the multiplayer. Like I knew that was going to happen. It sucks. I think it's stupid that people defend it, but I don't really care because it's Nintendo. They do what they want. But
yeah.
what they're doing to Metroid is just messed up, and it's pathetic. Like they have lost touch completely with reality, in my opinion. Ran over.
what else?
I'm done.
Well, it was like I was talking to you about this like yesterday, Everett, where it's just like Nintendo doesn't even need to have press conference anymore. They made such a big deal about that Nintendo Direct shit, and now like it's just like, what's the point anymore? Like Nintendo, like just stop. Like
Just stop.
I know it sounds bad, and we might be like we're picking on Nintendo, and like well, we don't hate everything, but at this point, it's just like they're using such old ideologies like that they just need to get with the times, and like, all they complain about is how bad they've been doing like financially, except for last
And they
year.
keep
'Cause,
apologizing for it. I'm just
Yeah.
like, you don't understand.
like you're your own problem. You need to step
Exactly.
into the future.
Like
and
you guys don't understand that you're the reason why you're not getting that reception that you used to get when, like, back in the day, when
Yeah.
everyone loved you. It's not the same anymore. Like it's not the same, and you're making a new console. Apparently, I'm pretty sure that's why Z3 was so bad. Is because they're trying to like to get the resources that are available for the next Zelda and for the new console,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they made that new
Whatever it
new
is.
3DS.
the NX or whatever.
It's like a new I don't know what it is.
The
It's,
XDS, that's fake. That's fake.
is that fake? No, I thought
Yeah,
they were
it's-
making a new kind of portable hand
The
console.
XDS, I'm pretty sure that's fake. But I mean, I'm pretty sure the portable thing is like an Android thing.
I think
I heard-
honestly though, Nintendo would make so much more money. They would do so much better, and I think people would respect them a lot more if they stepped out of the console game, said, "Hey, we're no longer making consoles, but we're still making games." So instead of having to go out and buy a Wii U to play Smash Brothers, it's on Xbox 360 and like PS4.
I think that'd be great. I think they can really step
Because
it up.
I would buy it then. There's been so many times where
I
I
think-
see a Nintendo game and I'm like, well, I don't want to buy that because I don't want to go drop the money on a Wii U.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to play
There's a lot
Smash
of things
Brothers
I'm
or whatever.
interested in.
I think
Like even like Splatoon, I'm like that looks like a fun game.
Splatoon
is
looks fun.
It's
I would-
fun. It's super fun. I love
Like
it.
I would throw that money if it was for like a PS3, I mean PS4, Xbox.
Or
if,
Zelda games too.
Yeah, anything like that. If they kind of open up with like, hey, let's actually make our games, actually for other consoles, I think they would make up millions. Billions.
I personally think they should stay in the console business because they have. I think their consoles aren't great, but they have good ideas behind them. The Wii U in concept is really cool, but the way they execute is really bad. But like, what should happen is they need new management. They need new people in there who understand
That's definitely true.
modern trends in the industry to make decisions that will keep them afloat and keep them relevant because these people they've been around since the 80s, so they think that like giving us bare minimum bullcrap is going to sell, and it's not selling. The Wii U is not selling that well.
No.
It's
And
not.
their response to it is to cut it off completely and make a new console.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
stupid.
just like,
it's
no.
so dumb. And like it's just because that those old execs who've been there since the beginning don't understand modern trends and they're too stubborn to see that. So I just think, and I think that's really the best way they can actually try to like stay afloat. I think dropping consoles, I think that would be kind of, I mean, that would work for them, but at the same time, I don't think it's really going to help their image. So it just needs to be
No.
management. That's
Well,
all-
I
that's
mean,
what
like
think.
Xbox or Microsoft kind of like suffered the same thing like before the Xbox One came out when they first debuted at A3, like they're like, oh, you have to have the Kinect, you know, you can't share games with anybody. Like they had all that crap about it. The guy who like was in charge of Xbox like just left the company or whatever, and then I forget what his name is. I want to say
Phil Spencer?
Yeah, Phil Spencer. There we go. He comes out and he actually like salvages Xbox at the last minute. He's like, "No, all of you are fucking stupid. The first thing you guys need to figure out is how to get rid of Kinect. Like find a way to make it so that you don't need Kinect to play Xbox."
Oh yeah, and then like, oh, you can play your old games on it now. So like,
Yeah, like he
they
knows
did
what
they need to do.
yeah, what they need to
had-
do.
They decided to change their upper management so that they can stay afloat.
Yeah.
Nintendo is not going to do that. They have to do that, but
No, they won't.
I know they're not going to do that.
And if you give it another 10 years, like I'm sure Nintendo will be drowning even harder.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, they're going to be fine. People still buy this fucking Amiibos.
Also, I wouldn't be surprised if next E3 PS4 came out and said, "Oh, backwards compatibility."
Maybe.
Probably. I don't know. I think the cell processor is so like it's so different from
True.
x86
But
that
the way
it would be impossible to emulate. But
the way they explain the Xbox One to work is basically like you put the game disc in and you can download the game, and as long as the game disc is in there, you can play it unless you have it digitally downloaded, in which case they said it would automatically work.
Oh yeah, with your
oh
profile.
yeah, that
yeah.
makes sense.
So
Yeah, and it
basically,
runs
PS4
natively.
can do the same thing. It's just like, hey,
Yeah,
you put
okay,
like all
yeah.
the game disc is really doing is saying that it's in there, so that you're not like then giving it to a friend. Kind of like how Xbox's old what is it like installing game system worked when they first came out.
Yeah,
with
that
it.
makes sense. And like people, they'll say like, why do you want backwards compatibility? Like it's really important for maintaining.
Well, it
old
makes it
games,
so
like
that-
archiving, because like games have no archiving thing. Like film
Yeah.
does, music does, all that stuff, but like games don't have that. Like if you buy a game now, more than likely in about 20 years it'll be obsolete. Like you can't
Yeah.
find it anymore. It'll be unplayable.
Well, we all got mad when the PS3 and 360 first came out, and they're like, no backwards compatibility. I mean, PS3 had some backwards
I
compatibility.
think
the
Xbox
same-
did.
Yeah, they had only on select games.
Yeah, select
But
games.
like
Yeah, you're
eventually, like they cut that shit out. And then when Xbox One and PS4 came out, it's like you don't even ask for it anymore. Like
See,
we just forgot
PS3,
about it.
like they had it, but they got rid of it. They just said
Yeah.
we're not gonna have it anymore.
They're like,
that's
it's
bullshit.
too much on the console.
Yeah, but it did help costs, but it was still dumb. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if it's a simple fix, or it might not be a simple fix, but definitely one that will take some time. But like, we as gamers will appreciate it, and they'll sell their next gen consoles even faster now, because
yeah,
face it, next gen consoles are the same exact price they were last gen when they like came out, like $400,
they're
$300.
better, really.
Like it's
PS2
just
is
like
$700
not.
bucks.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not that big of a deal. We're willing, like we've already shown, like yeah, we'll pay for it. But some people are like sitting there taking back the extra leap because it's just kind of like, oh well, I didn't want Xbox One for the longest time because there were no games that I like wanted on it, like that I went out and go buy it. And PS4 was the same way. Like there were no games that I'm just like
PS4
I
is
have to
still
get
kind
it
of
now.
that same way.
Yeah.
There
But
really
like
is nothing to play besides
with
Bloodborne
backwards
right now.
compatibility, it's like, okay, I'll go out and get the new system so that when there is like some new game that I'm kind of interested in, I can play it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can still play all my old
yeah.
games.
And it
like-
gives you reason to get rid of your old console because
Yeah,
like
really.
my 360 is collecting dust, and I have no reason for you to still have it. So like now that the one has compatibility, I can.
Well, I'm sitting here
Well,
playing
once they-
Fallout 3 on my 360 right now, and it's
Yeah.
just like I'll be happy to finally
Yeah, now you
disconnect
don't have
it.
to. You can kind of maybe even sell
plus,
your
like-
Xbox 360, get that Xbox One,
Except for I won't because I like my Halo 4 edition Xbox 360. I'm gonna keep it for
Oh yeah, 'cause you have
value's
that
sake. But if
Halo
it was just a
4.
regular
Yeah.
360, yeah, I would definitely trade it in.
That's 'cause you spent
GameStop would give
tons
me
of
like
money.
$3 for it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a Wii. Did you know like if you trade in a Wii now with everything in it, you only get $20.
I believe it. No one
Yeah,
buys
of course.
Wii's.
Yeah,
Especially because
I got
Wii
a-
U's are also backwards compatible.
Yeah.
Are they Wii U's?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Completely native.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
exactly. You're gonna blow up.
Like it has a Wii inside. Like you can go on the Wii menu and everything.
Yeah, so
See, that's fucking awesome.
don't trade in
Yeah.
your Wii, guys. It's only $20.
Yeah,
Unless you
really.
need, gas money. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I got a Wii last year for $50 at a pawn shop.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like they're cheap. They're nothing now.
Because nobody wants them.
Yeah.
Wii games, I think, are also going for like $10 to $15 at GameStop.
Yeah.
Like they just want to
Yeah.
get rid of their stock of them.
Going back to Nintendo, any other marks we want to make? New Fire Emblem, that's coming out.
Yeah.
They didn't
That
show
should be
much
cool.
of
I
it.
haven't played the Awakening, but I mean, I heard
It's
they're
really good. You should play it. I have it.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest games I've ever played.
I need
Gonna
to-
be
I need to
honest.
definitely play it.
Really love Fire Emblem. I'm excited for the next one. They only showed like a trailer, not much of it. Still interested.
Disappointed that Square Enix didn't show anything from Final Fantasy 15. EA's entire press conference besides Battlefront was stupid. Ubisoft's was whatever. Microsoft and PS4 were amazing. And Bethesda was Fallout 4. I mean, yeah, they did have Dishonored
Yeah,
and
I had
Doom.
Doom
and
and
I'm
what the-
excited for those. I'm not
I
gonna
think
lie.
overall it was a good conference,
But
but we all
they
know we
could
were
have
there for
just showed
Fallout.
us an hour of Fallout 4
Yeah.
gameplay, and we would have been like, "That's fine."
Greatest conference
When-
ever.
Yeah. I would have still thought Bethesda was up there. I still think we do actually because I thought just the way they presented everything was great.
Yeah.
They purely did it for the fans and for the people that wanted to
Yeah.
invest in Bethesda, and they did a good job.
E3.
Overall, E3, I think it was
What
it
a
was
good
great.
time to be a gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it finally made me excited for the new generation and happy to be a gamer again. Because the last few years, it's only been certain games that kind of make you excited. Like now, it's just so much coming out.
Yeah,
so
now
many
we've
new
finally
things.
kind of gotten into the groove of the new generation of
we've
PS4.
got past the 2-year mark. Yeah, it's 2 years in November that the systems will be out.
So
like-
now we'll have tons of games.
Like people know how to use the new systems.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start getting games that are even crazier and crazier. Like if you start honestly, if you look at games that first came out on the 360 compared to the end of the 360's lifetime, the graphics quality is insane, but you're it's the same
Yeah.
exact system in a way because they had the slim.
Yeah,
shit.
this E3 was actually really entertaining, and it made me hate the game industry a little less,
Yeah.
and I have something to look forward to now because I don't know, this whole year so far up till now, I've been less.
I mean,
interested
what have
in
we
playing
had for games this year besides Battlefield Hardline, which was all right. It was definitely different from Battlefield, but it was still Battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Battlefield Hardline.
Yeah.
No, there's got to be something. I'm just not thinking of. Actually, no. I think all I did this year was pick up games that I didn't play the last year because they all finally went on sale.
Yeah, I got Bloodborne, which is
I got,
hard, but it's
Lego
really
Marvel
good.
superheroes. Oh, Bloodborne, that was there.
Yeah.
I picked up The Last of Us again, but that was just me.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna
you know,
definitely pick that up pretty soon.
It's so worth it.
Yeah, and this year is gonna have some good stuff. I mean, actually, yeah, it's gonna be amazing this year for fall.
Well, we had listen.
Metal
We
Gear,
just
Fallout 4.
if you want to, yeah, exactly. Halo 5, Fallout 4, that's all you really need. You throw in Metal Gear Solid 5 on top of that, which, I mean, that's a hit or miss for some people, but to
Yeah.
me, I fucking love it. It's just good.
yeah, October, November. I know my wallet's
I
gonna be
know,
hurting.
my poor wallet. I'm so
Oh, yeah,
sad
and
for it.
Mario Maker. Oh my god.
Mario
Yeah,
Maker,
like
yeah,
you
that's at the end of
Got
the year.
tons. If anybody's interested in Rock Band, that's coming back.
I'm kind of excited
Oh,
for
me
it.
too,
I I'm definitely not going to be the day one person,
Like,
but I'll
that's-
definitely watch it when it
Like
comes
that's
out.
drop in October. If
I
anyone's
might get it
interested.
next year, but I do want to play Rock Band. I miss Rock
Yeah.
Band.
So I know I want to get back into it. It looks
Yeah,
great.
I love Rock Band.
But great E3. I think we covered a lot of good things. It
It's
definitely
just-
shows me potential of the future, and I'm really excited for the for the years to come. man, I'm definitely excited for this year and next year. But
I'm excited for this year and next year, mostly. So, yeah, it was good. I feel like I'm gonna get a good experience this year. So,
Yay,
E3, woo.
yay! Faith in gaming restored.
That's
Sort
been
of.
the podcast, everyone. Everett, talk to you later. See you later.
I'll
Whenever.
see you later.
See you, man. As for us, he's got to go. But before that, as people can tell, this is a special announcement. We have like a set now. I'm gonna hit.
You should see it on the other side.
Just like
It's a
right.
lot better
Yeah.
on the other side too.
Well, that's a side they'll never see.
Yeah,
They're only
you'll
going to
never
see
see
this.
that
But we have a
side.
set. So big announcement. Anybody who's actually stayed around long enough in this podcast to get to this point, tomorrow officially will be dump day. So all of the Let's Plays that we have made will all come out tomorrow. I know we've been like a few weeks behind on releasing them. We're going to take a little break after that. But when July rolls around, that's when our new channel is going to hit. Not really new. It's the same exact channel, but we're going to overhaul everything. Everything's going to look pretty. Our new shorter, like 20-minute or less videos will be coming out. We'll still stick to the 2 videos a week schedule. We're getting serious. We're getting, obviously, new equipment. Everything's just good. So bear with us. July. It's right around the corner. That's all you guys need to know. So that's about it. Unless you want to say anything, Brendan, even though your mic's up there, so no one could have heard anything that you said.
Huzzah!
Thanks for listening.